I discovered the Ritz in 2004 just by mistake. My husband and I were actually considering moving to Oregon, and when I came across the Ritz, I thought, well, how often does that happen when an old theater falls in your lap and you can actually, we created, a friend of mine and I decided to create a nonprofit to start, a restoration effort. And we got a hold of TRT Development, which was Bob Rolling's company, and asked them if they would be willing to donate the theater. And they wrote a letter of intent to our nonprofit that they would. And so that was really the launching point for the nonprofit patch. And our first event was in January of 2006. And our event was to get a board of directors together. And so then we got the board together and officially got the nonprofit going in 2006. And then, it's been a real struggle. We didn't own the theater at that point. We just had this letter of intent. And so for years and years, we couldn't get anybody to donate anything to us because we didn't own the theater. Even major city leaders told us, you'll never get the theater. This is never going to happen until you get ownership of the theater, a title to the building, and that's never going to happen. So that just gave fuel to our fire to make it happen. We knew the offer had been put out there that they were willing to donate it to us, and it was just a matter of time. And once we discovered that nobody would donate to us as long as the 13th richest man in the United States owned the theater, then we approached them and said, the nonprofit's going to go away if you don't decide to donate it. And so finally, in a couple days before Christmas in 2010, they donated the theater, and we got a title to the building. And since then, we've gone through some real ups and downs. We weren't sure, if the timing was right to restore it. We weren't getting any city support, very little community support, and the nonprofit looked like it was going to dissolve anyway. But really last year, in around July of 2016, we had a major new influx of momentum with some new people getting involved in helping to plan some programming, which is something that we've always been missing. And to get grants, you really need programming. So with this new programming, which was an artist nurturing program and an artist collective to gather some smaller groups together under our nonprofit umbrella, we've had way more momentum than we have ever had. And so right now we've got, we are on the budget for the state with the Texas House of Representatives and the Texas Senate. And hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be getting $700,000 from the state. And so that will be the tipping point for the new restoration phase of the theater, and we'll be able to fix the roof, which is about $100,000, and then hire all the people that we need to hire, an executive director. We've never had any paid staff or any full-time anyone working on this project. It's all been a passion side project for everybody, volunteer. And so that's part of the reason why it's taking so long to get it restored. But that's also why we haven't given up, because, we know that if we can keep the theater safe and secure and keep the project moving forward even just a little bit, then we're doing something. And so things are finally taking off, and we've got some major opportunities for money now. And so we hope that things will turn around very soon.